y'all talked about Westbrook. Westbrook had a solid game one. I think he was 5 for 9 from the field. But for the series, he's averaging 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 26% from the field, 25% from three, and 60% from the free throw line.
Nasty.
So at this point, do you keep rolling with Westbrook, or do you look to some of these younger guys to?
I'm down 2-3. Right now I don't have the leisure to experiment though.
Yeah.
Right? I can't.
What could you lose from it?
The series.
Nah, you're losing. You're only gonna lose 6 points. Only thing you're losing is what? Bones not coming in and giving you 6. Bones can give you 6 with the second unit. Running with Norm and them, he can give you 6. Give you 2 threes. He can get to the bucket, to the free throw line.
I mean, he can pick up full 94.
But he's going to hit that open shot that Russ missing. That's 29% from the three.
Those are the things that you have to do. Like, I can't say, you have to earn my respect or earn playing time, and I'm never giving you a chance to earn them.
Facts.
Right? If I call you in, let's say, Luka went out or Luka got 2 fouls, I know if Luka guards Bones, I know Bones is blowing past this dude hey, you know what? Hey, go in real quick.
Let me check it out.
The last 2 minutes, let me see what you got. Yeah. It's 2 minutes. What's going to happen?
Get in
what
your
is
bag.
Bones shooting from the 3?
Like, go get in your bag.
But what's so funny is,
he can go get
Bones ain't even going to settle.
He not scared of that moment either.
That's what I said.
He's like, I want that. You want me to do what?
Yeah.
The Bones have played 2 games this series, only averaging 5.5 minutes, shooting 25% from three, 50% from the field. He's averaging 5.5 points and 2 assists.
Wait, 5 points?
5 points.
Nick, he needs to play.
Come on, man.
Bro, he needs to play.
At 50% from the field, too.
Bro, he needs to play. You give me 5 minutes, I get 5 points. Put me in the fucking game.
The only reason I say that is because it happened to me in real time. We're playing against Minnesota. Coach called me, and then in the middle of the game, dog, at the end of the third quarter, Gil, get in. Like, you just sitting there watching. Yo, young fella, Gil, get in.
He be talking to me. Did he say something?
Yo, young fella, get in. Me?
I don't never go in.
I'm over here like, it's the third quarter, right?
Never go in.
Like, oh, shit. Third quarter. I got in the third quarter.
Heart racing like a motherfucker.
Scored 8 points. Scored 8 points last couple minutes, tied the game up, right? They wasn't finishing, tied the game up. Tie game, sitting on the fourth quarter, nigga. We lost. Shit, I felt like a motherfucker. Like, Coach, throw me in, dog.
He fucking with me.
Yep.
Nah, but that moment
that moment right there, I put him in the middle of the game for some shit I did last game. Right? Played against. We were down to the Hawks by like 20-something. Put the whole bench in, and we came back, lost to a game winner. We're down 20-something. Came all the way back, lost to. They had to put the starters back in, lost to Jason Terry hitting the game winner. The fans loved it, so we were down, put me in, gave that energy, tied the game up, got the clap, moved on. That right there is
all it take, man.
But it'd be the assistant coach like, hey, why don't we try Gil?
It's always the assistant that be knowing though. It's never really. It's the assistants. Like if you can get that one assistant
that's on your side. Like, hey man, why don't we?
Like you good?
Because the coach don't even really be thinking about the rotations, like who could help and who not. It's the assistants. It's like, hey man, why don't we try what we tried last time? You remember when Gil did?
Try some shit. Like right now, but that's why your coaching staff have to be smart. They have to be edgy. So when I'm sitting there, going with the fucking rotation that I normally go with, and the coach like, hey, young fella look like he ready today. He got in his eye today.
I seen him in warm up.
I seen him in warm ups. He warmed up hard. Put him in for 2 minutes. We need a little spark. Like, all right,
let's try it.
Let's try it. Right. Same thing with like a player like the Nazis. Right, we down and we need some shit to go. Like the Nazis, get your ass in here a couple minutes. Shake some shit up.
Oh, dead ass. Like tonight, a hard foul.
Because you know why? This is what it does. We're at home. Whenever he gets in, the crowd gets hyped.
Crazy.
I might have to put him in, get the building electrified. Right? There's things like
it's Lil Giannis.
You have to be. That's what you have to be in the game in real time to really understand. There's these little moments that you have to insert it. That you don't know what's gonna happen. A little boat here, hey, Giannis get in last minute, go out there, try to get a rebound and steal, motherfucker foul, get in there.
They get a tip dunk.
The crowd gets the hyping. I can sub you out, put the starters back in, they feel that vibe. Here we go. That's all we needed.
So let's talk a little Kawhi. During the game, Kawhi was spotted by Melissa Stetton on the Clippers bench.
Who?
And all he could do was watch.
Who?
I'm just saying that when we shot the video, he looked frustrated being sidelined, unable to help his team. So Clippers won their 2 games in the series without Kawhi. Led a lot of people. We had this discussion to see, how important would he be to this series. But did this game show how important Kawhi is to the Clippers?
Remember what we said, though. When they won game 1, then they won game 3 without him.
Or game 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Yeah.
And PG and James both hooped out. And we're like, hey, look, PG, Kawhi, you need to take the back seat right now because we don't know when we'll need you to take the front seat. Now we seen this game play out without him. I might have been fool's gold. Kawhi. Do we bring you back in to say we need to shake something up now because it didn't?
Can he come back?
Because it didn't work?
No,
I think it's not fool's gold.
It's not fool's gold. It's this is James Harden has to really this is on him, in a sense where you don't have the luxury, right? You don't have the luxury not to take 20 shots. I'm sorry, not you. The other two. The other two are taking combined 50 shots, right? So the 50 is going to come from you. You two got to match them two. Then Russell and Zubac, they get to fill in and beat their position.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're saying, all right, I'm not going to shoot today, Russ, you got to match Kyrie, that's unfair to Russ.
Yep.
Right? Russ has a matchup and he has his second unit to control. That means, James, you have to be matching Luka at all times. If he taking shooting, you got to take it. You got to do the same thing.
We have to accept James for who he is. This is historical James.
Nah,
You know why? You know why? James has a playoff record, isn't it, of 9 games in the playoffs where he's shot more than 10 times and he's only made 2 or fewer field goals. 9 different times in the playoffs. So what Shaq was saying last night was, James, this is completely unacceptable because you ain't taking enough shots. You're not acting like this shit is really on the line. And what you're giving us is the James Harden playoff vibe that never really got to the second or the third round because you fucking choked up in the last 2 motherfucking games of the fucking eliminator or to tie it up. You just didn't show the fuck up, and we still don't know why you do this.
Yes, I think, to be honest, it's something that he has to really look back and why does he go we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You know how athletes.
They're calling you stat man in the chat. I just want to point
I've been hanging with Gil.
You know how players get, man. You say something to a player like, oh, man, you need to pass the ball around, or you read something about being a pure point guard and leading a team, and sometimes those things creep in, and we got to prove, I can get 10 assists, I can get 15 assists.
That's true.
Right? That happens.
That's true.
Right? And sometimes, and that's why my phone was like that. I don't want to talk to. I don't want to talk to no media. Don't talk to me before the game. I don't want whatever you thinking. I don't want it to creep into what my mind is saying right now.
Yep.
Right? So if he's going to the game thinking he needs to get 10 assists, no, the fuck you don't. You need 40. Right? For y'all to beat them, because I can tell you this.
Yeah.
Luka ain't trying to get 20 assists. He ain't gonna never go for 10 points, 20 assists. He's trying to get. We are talking. He's having a bad series, and the motherfucker's averaging 29. Right.
Crazy.
So therefore, we know where his mindset is. You need to go. I don't know if you need to pop in the highlight tape. There's a whole bunch of them on YouTube. There's some shit on YouTube. All you do is just type in your name, James Harden buckets. You're gonna see a whole lot of good shit, right? All you do is just look at it.
Facts.
Before the game.
Facts.
You only took 3 shots in the first quarter. Hey, give me that iPad, motherfucker. You ain't doing nothing with it.
Let me see that.
James Harden. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go in the game. Do everything this motherfucker was doing on here.
That's what I
dropping people, looking at them fall.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Do that, because that's the only way you get out of the series. You're not getting out of the series taking 9 shots. I don't know who you think you have on your team with you. You can't afford to take 9 shots when you have the ability to score 30.
So you think he's out there people pleasing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Why and who?
Just
Because
Why and who?
just
why?
because of what's been said.
No different than anybody. When you don't, same thing when Russ was by himself, he didn't have KD, and he went out there, had that 31, 11, 11, and then Paul George comes, and then he has 21. I have Paul George, right? I need to get him the buckets. We do it to ourselves, right? And James sometimes, like, all right, I got to get Paul, I got to get this person off when Paul's going to do what Paul's going to do.
Yeah, the game dictates.
Remember, Paul is the guy he's creating his own shot. The only way the rest of the team actually functions is you. When you drive and give Zubac the easy buckets, when you Terrence Mann, like the other players rely on you being ultra aggressive.
So
9 shot at first quarter.
First quarter.
First quarter.
And that
For
was
the
it?
game, no. If I read and say, all right, I ain't even got to look at the final score. I just look at the stat sheets. All right, he took 12, 9. Oh, they must have got their ass whooped. You ain't even take enough shots to even put yourself in the category of winning.
But we down 20 at some point. As an elite hooper, you have to be like, I got to step this up. I got to shoot more shots. Even him and Paul in the huddle, it's got to be, hey, we got to turn it up. We got to turn it up, bro. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up. Let's go back to the playground with these niggas. Yep. We got to do something, because if we come out and we only shot 9 for the whole game and we lost by 30, man, that's embarrassing, bro.
So we will see if the Clippers can right the ship in Game 6.
25 and 25 shots each. 25 and 25 shots each. That's the only way, because the other two is going. Kyrie didn't have. The reason Kyrie didn't take 20-some shots because he didn't have to.
Yeah.
We up.
We up.
I'll pick and probe when I need to shoot. Other than that, we up. So shit. So ain't no point in getting ultra aggressive right now.
Before we move on, we asked the chat 2 poll questions. We said, would you bench Russ? 57% said yes.
Damn.
And said, did Game 5 prove the Clippers need Kawhi? 68% said yes. We will see what happens in Game 6, if he's available or not. And the Clippers will be heading from Dallas to Cancun. But let's head up to...
Because I know damn well if Dallas wins, brother, I know that I'm putting Cancun in L.A. I'm buying a billboard right off the...
I mean, shit, they can fly from Dallas to Cancun from there right after.
Right after the game.
It'll be signed. Like, I already have signs, but I will put it right outside the new stadium. A billboard.
Oof.
Clippers to Cancun.
In the heart of Inglewood. Well, let's head